What's up, YouTube? My name is Matt,
My name is Matt.
and you are really quiet, Matt. Whatever. Um, we are the Masters, and we're going to be casting this 1 versus 1 between yours truly and who is my opponent.
zclsy.
So, we've got the battle of names that just have random letters in them.
That's a good
Because
point.
you have to spell out my name just like everybody else's.
Yep.
Anyway, the map is going to be Shattered Temple. It's a ZVP or PvZ from my perspective.
Protoss is more important, so.
Yes. Well, we are bros. So you can see the Zerg immediately scouting to short positions, I guess. It's hard to tell whether it'd be a shorter distance by land.
It's pretty far by land, actually.
But which is further, though? My base to his base, or that base to his base?
I'd actually say it's pretty even.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said it was hard.
Yeah.
So this game, this is an epic game, I'm going to say, to start
Yeah,
off.
I don't know what happens in it.
Yeah, I didn't tell Matt, I didn't want to spoil the result, but it was epic, that's all I have to say. Also, this is gold level. I placed in gold. For some reason, I only played one placement match, and I lost that placement match, and I still ended up in gold. And then I went through a losing streak for a while, and I've been at rank 89 for a very long time. Until today, when I won, and yeah, I won, and I got bumped up to rank 29 in gold, so
Nice.
that was a pretty epic win. Anyway, we see the Zerg getting a hatch. That looked like it was right around 15.
Yep. Followed by 15 pool, followed by 15 gas.
Wow,
Actually,
okay.
16 gas, I think.
That's a very demanding choice, that extractor at the same time as the pool and the hatch, I think.
It seems like an odd choice. You don't
Yeah.
really need gas that early if you're getting a hatchery and a spawning pool so late.
So you can see he's chasing my probe around. I'm trying really hard to avoid it so that my probe doesn't die.
But he probably saw you put that pylon up, right?
Yeah, that's fine though. I needed to put a pylon down, and I wanted to do something with this probe while it was running around.
Alright.
No big intentions at this point with that, because I hate Zerg. I hate going against Zerg, so I'm just worried about getting my Zealot out so I can block any sort of Zergling rush.
Stupid 6 pools.
I know, I'm fearful of them, very much fearful.
But he's getting a spine crawler, so it doesn't look like he'll be doing any Zergling rush.
Yeah, he's ready to kind of bunker in at this point, it looks like. Typical Spanichua style, except with a gas, an early gas, and I'm trying to figure out what he would use that for at this point in the game, because it looks like he's just saving up.
Yeah, he has over 100. He's not even getting speed for his Zerglings. And he just produced 6 of them.
Yes, the Zerglings that just came out. I'm trying to figure out what they were going to do here. Oh, just sit in his base, okay. So you can see my probe is still running around. He's still got the drone on it. It would be wise for him to just take it back, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because by now it's got to be obvious that I'm not doing anything with it.
I'm actually surprised he isn't trying to kill your pylon.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea at this point.
That would be an incredibly good idea.
Having any sort of proximity pylon just hanging out is not safe for anybody. So what is he doing? Let's get our production tab open. He is teching up to lair and droning up.
Quick layer, so he's obviously has something in mind, because he's not making any hatchery units except for those 6 Zerglings.
Indeed. So I'm still running around. I put another pylon down because I was running low on supply, I think. Or maybe just to do something with that probe. I'm getting a little better. Oh, yep, my stalkers are in his base, and I think I scared him with that, to be honest.
Yeah, he's producing 6 more Zerglings.
And I remember distinctly that I microed my stalkers very well in this game. Um, oh, and there
Yeah, that
goes
drone
his drone.
finally dies.
Yeah. I was paying attention to the HP bars the whole time I was using my drones, or my stalkers, and like pulling back the ones that were hurt. It
Nice.
wasn't horribly effective
Well,
all the
he's
time.
building 3 more spine crawlers.
Yes, he's very much intimidating, and a spire.
Yeah, and a spire, yes. See, but his spine crawler placement really isn't all that great, because you can just run right along the edge below the hatchery and start attacking his drones.
Yep, and you
Which
can
is
see, that's
exactly what you do.
what I'm doing. I'm not that stupid, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you always want to have spine crawlers in your mineral line if you're going to put them down. Or at least able to reach your mineral line.
Right, right. Well, one of them is, and it does a good job of, directing me.
Oh. Yeah, you should have just hung back there. But...
I felt like he was weak. Like he wasn't able to actually do a whole lot. And I think I was right in that assumption, because he's getting the spire, and he doesn't have a roach warren, so I don't need to be worried about roaches or anything.
Yep.
Um,
And actually, right
didn't
now
know
would be an incredibly good time to get more stalkers in attack, because he just made 9 drones.
What am I doing with my stalkers? I wonder. Yeah, what am I doing?
Just checking out the map.
Okay, yeah, I'm scouting around the map, but where's... Oh, I'm getting 2 more gates at this point. I've got them queued up. When are they going to get in there? Oh, whenever my probe gets in there. Here's the thing. If you want to get your probe in the base, back into your base with your zealot blocking it, you have to click to the mineral line, because then he goes no clip, and that's what I did. And then I decided that I wanted to go Void Rays.
Which was a really good choice.
I wanted to go Void Rays instead of those extra 2 gates. I don't know
He just
why.
made 6 mutilisks. So,
I
let's just
forgot.
call that really good game sense.
Well, I forgot exactly what I was thinking. I think I was thinking you'd go Roach or something.
That's pretty typical, yeah.
Yeah, it's typical, and it's it's not like Void Rays are bad against Mutalisks in the first place, so it's kind
Oh,
of...
he just made 5 overlords at once.
Jeez.
That's a good way to get out of being supply blocked, I guess.
Yep. And here I am. I'm supply blocked, 66 out of 66.
All right.
Check the resources lost tab, or units lost tab. I'm getting better at this casting thing. I have lost 2 times as much as he has, but I think he's just scared at this point, and he's not really trying to be aggressive at all, which is obvious since his Mutalisks came out and he hasn't done anything with it.
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
So I'm just sitting here also waiting. I'm still supply blocked.
Oh my gosh, that is a long supply block.
Yeah, and I don't think I've noticed yet.
No, you're making 2 pylons.
Okay, okay.
So unless you just needed those pylons for buildings.
I've been trying to take out these destructible rocks at my high yield expansion. I don't think I had any plans. I just wanted to take them out while I wasn't doing anything.
It's a good plan.
As you can see, he's busting his rocks to his second expansion also. I think that's a good idea. Since he's not doing anything, it's a good idea to expand. And also since I'm not being very aggressive either.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to wait until my first 2 Void Rays came out, and they're almost done. I didn't chrono boost them, which I probably should have.
Yeah, you got all kinds of energy on that Nexus.
I took my expansion.
Where do these guys rallied? Ooh, down at the pylon party.
Yes. I'm still trying to figure out how to expand effectively. Because I always run into really low minerals after the expansion is up. And so it's hard to maintain a good production, or a good level of production. So I think I'm taking too many probes down to my expansion. I gotta work that out. So I did a little scouting with my zealot. Just wanted to see what was going on there. And what is he doing? Nothing. Oh,
Yeah, he was literally doing nothing there for a second.
6 more Mutalisks. He's got a hell of a Mutalisk army at this point, and actually it looks really scary.
He does have a lot of mutilisks.
It is really
And
scary.
no upgrades. Still, that's the only tech he's going.
Alright.
Man, you could go Phoenix and just ruin his day.
I haven't yet learned how to use Phoenix.
You
I know
right click, they
yeah.
attack when they move. It's
Yeah.
really that easy.
I get it. It's just like I haven't used them enough, and I don't quite feel comfortable with their speed at this point. I think they're a little too fast. Yeah.
Too fast.
So, let's see.
Getting the robotics.
Yes.
Hopefully for an observer.
I'm not sure what I got it for, to be honest. This game
I
was
hope
a
you
while
get an
ago.
observer, because you are completely blind.
Yes, I'm completely blind, and I'm not doing anything. I think I will move out soon enough. Right now I'm just like trying to get some tech, stuff like that. Where is my robotics? Oh, there it is. Oh, I paused. And okay, I'm unpaused. I'm at 15 minutes right now. Anyway.
I'm 20 seconds ahead of you, apparently.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's probably from the frame lag. Whatever. So it's basically a standoff right now. This is it's kind of hard to watch. To be honest, watch nobody doing anything. But I was spending all my money, so it wasn't like I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, he's got a lot of minerals. That's
Like
because
I
he's
was-
making tons of mutas, and those are really gas heavy.
Mhm. So I'm getting my observer now, chrono boosting that beast out. I've got 2 more voidways. Coming out also. Oh wow! Look in the upper right corner of the map. There's like a crashed void ray on a little island.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's pretty
nifty.
cool, huh?
That's pretty sweet. Alright, so by this time I should be starting to feel like I need to move in and do something. But actually I should have been feeling that for a while ago. Since a while ago. What am I doing?
You do have
More void
a
rays.
bigger army money-wise,
Mm-hmm.
and he has 33 mutalisks.
33.
Wow. And you have 23 stalkers and 6 void rays. So I think you would win, but I also think it would not end well for either one of you.
Yes. Neither of us would really be strong immediately after.
Ron, you don't have any upgrades either.
Here comes my Twilight Council.
Let's just get every tech we can.
I was thinking something. I was thinking Blink at this point.
Yeah, that'd be a good choice.
I don't know. I'm not good at making decisions, so we'll see. See what happens.
What you should decide to do is get upgrades.
Yes. Well, Forge seemed a little out of my grasp at this point.
You actually have quite a few minerals, but
At this point, yeah. And here I am moving out. Moving out. I was looking for some creep tumors to kill. Oh yeah, love shooting those tumors. And here we go. We'll see some poor micro of my void rays here. I wasn't doing a very good job with them, and so they died.
oh, all those mutalisks. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many mutalisks.
Alright,
Not
so
the void rays. Oh man, yeah. Well, at least your stalkers are now shooting the stalkers.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, the mutalisks.
So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't expect mutalisks, but I still killed it. And he just comes back and he harasses the shit out of my army. It was very frustrating to deal with his mutalisks.
Mutalisks are supposed to be frustrating.
Yes, they're very frustrating. And you can see him, he's running up to the middle of the map.
Yeah. I like the 2 zealots that just destroyed his mineral line.
11 kills, 9 kills.
Those
Not
are
bad.
some hero zealots right there.
Yes, heroic indeed. So I'm moving into his base at this point, just to clean up. It looked like he took his mutalisks elsewhere, and you can see them. They're very close to my base, taking out some pylons. It's likely that he'll supply block me with this small army.
Oh man, you have two gateways that aren't warp gates.
I think those were produced not that long ago, and
Possibly.
I wasn't thinking about my army for some reason. Normally I'm better at macroing my army around, but not. So you can see his Mutalisk just coming in here and destroying everything, and I
Yep,
was
but in
very
the
sad
meantime,
about
he just
this.
lost his lair.
He did lose his lair.
But let's see if he's
if
smart, he'll attack something else besides this pylon.
we check out my vision though, I do not know about his second expansion. I
Yeah,
don't
that's true,
know
you
about
haven't
it.
scouted that.
And that's just, that's problematic for me because right now I'm
Man.
like, oh, where's all his shit?
Man, and right now, I think
could win
he
the
could have
game.
won the game, but he's making a really poor decision with what to attack.
Well, I could have won the game also if I had known about his expansion.
That's true. But,
Literally,
all
I
you
could
have to
kill
do
all
is
this
kill
shit
all your
for it.
probes. He could have done that by now.
Yeah, but then he'd have to go for my army, and right now I'm not doing anything, assuming that he has no buildings left, or at least not enough. And
But you don't know about this other hatchery.
I don't know about this other hatchery, so I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I moved back to help my own base. Even if he had taken out all my probes, I wouldn't have cared. I would have kept searching for his base.
That's
And
true.
I sent my observer all over the map. I sent army all over the map, but I did not check that lower right-hand corner. And you can see my probes in my main are all idle. I need to expand. I'm just falling apart at this point because I thought I had it won. Bad idea. And then I warped in 2 zealots at that pylon. I don't know why I chose zealots. But
Poor zealots.
it was a poor decision, but look, they still lived. He took his Mutalisk.
Not for very much longer, though.
Alright, so he's moving
What?
back in.
He just lets them go?
Yeah. Who cares? So I felt like he would come back to my base, maybe. So I moved my stalkers back down here. Not bad game sense. The problem is I can't deal with mutas, period, because they're so much more mobile. And still, I have not scouted that bottom right-hand side base.
And his muta, he only has 5 mutas left. Like,
But look at his base. It's fully saturated. It's well fortified. He's getting some more spine crawlers at this point.
lots of spine crawlers. He has a ton of minerals and gas saved up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And actually, his base is not fully saturated.
Okay.
But
It looks
it's,
fully
it's
saturated.
like half saturated.
So let's
his
see.
spine crawler placement just puzzles me.
Yeah, I can't really send anything across that gorge.
Well, you
there.
can't. Yeah, it's true. You can't. But these 3 that he has that are right next to this ravine.
That's what I'm saying. I can't send anything across there, so what's the point of having them there?
Yeah. I mean, he should put those either in front or behind the ones he already has. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm actually kind of fearful that he's got another base somewhere, and I know that he's producing more Mutalisks, or at least I feel like I know. So at my expansion up at the top, I have my whole army, or most of it, and then I have my other army at my base because I don't want to lose any of my production facilities. And right now I'm just like, what's going on?
I'd be
where is
worried.
he? We
Man,
can
if
see
you
him.
If you could see his minerals, you'd be even more worried.
Yeah, well, he needs the larva to support it, so...
It's true.
So that's probably why he's getting his expansion here in the bottom left. I guess that's what you would call it. So he's moving out to get an expansion there. And my observer is still just like, what's going on, guys? Like,
Those 2 zealots.
I think I checked every base except for that bottom right-hand corner.
Are you gonna check it now, though?
We'll see. Nope.
No, it's going to this one. Are you gonna turn it to the right? Oh. Straight to the left.
Yep. Actually, I'm a little behind. So, my observer, I'm at 2707.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, okay. That's good. So yeah, I went to the left, scouted, well, I scouted his Mutalisks hanging out in that base, and I decide that it's probably time to move out, because I finally sent something down to the bottom right, and scouted that. And we can see he's getting a Nidus network at this point, which is, I don't get it.
I think it's a good decision.
It's a good decision, but
I think it's underutilized.
can you take Mutalisks in a Nidus network?
You cannot.
See, so.
But I would use it for drone transport.
Oh right.
Yeah.
It's a good decision. So here I am. I'm moving in with my one Void Ray and a few Stalkers. I don't know why I didn't just commit to this. It was probably a good idea that I didn't commit entirely with all of my army, which most of it's still at my base. I did commit all of these Stalkers though. I felt like I was in a slightly better economic state, which is obviously a lie.
Yeah.
Since,
Man, you could go, you have lots of gas, you could go like High Templar or Dark Templar or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep, if I had enough experience, I would realize that at some point I can switch techs and be more effective, but right now all I know is gateway, 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 gateway.
Yeah, no, it's hard to remember that gateway units for Protoss, they just don't cut it past early game.
Yes.
You need other units.
Not that I need to have a super powerful army against this, just these Mutalisks.
What you need to do is go air, actually. He's building 5 more spine crawlers.
Yes. He's going spine crawler crazy, but he has the resources to do it, so.
Yeah, and no gas.
I think he's spending all his gas on Mutalisks.
Oh, definitely.
So, which is good. It's good. And here I am, I'm moving in with my army as the cool music starts. Throwing a pylon down so that I wouldn't have to run across the entire map. Scouts me with a Zergling and I move in to take out some spine crawlers, but that Mutalisk army just scares the crap out of me.
Mutalisks
really
are scary.
That's
like, so many spine crawlers.
They're flying T-Rexes, man. So at this point I'm just like, what the hell do I do? Like, what do I do? And all the while his expansion is coming up. So I decide to expand right outside of his base. Probably the worst decision ever, but I did it anyway.
Well, actually, that actually might work, because then it makes him more focused on a position that's closer to him, as opposed to your production. But he could also probably snipe that Nexus pretty quick.
Yeah, that's why I canceled it.
Yeah. I like how his overlords are still just hanging out in the same spots.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to do anything. I think if I had taken him out, it would have put him behind a little bit more. But
probably.
No big deal. Well, big deal. I didn't think about it.
Man, oh man, Mass Phoenix right now.
Yeah, that would be very effective, I'd say.
Kill those Mutalisks so fast.
So we're just watching us trade armies and stuff at this point. He's got his expansion going even better now. Still not producing drones. I don't know why he isn't droning up harder with so much minerals. It'd pay for itself after a while.
It's a rookie mistake.
So I'm finally getting Blink at this point from my Twilight Council, which is why I got it in the first place. Yes. Like 10 minutes in-game later.
Yeah. Oh man, this game is ridiculous.
It's pretty stupid. I will admit, I didn't play it as well as I could, but that's why I'm in Gold League. So, now I'm getting Zealots. I'm running out of gas, kind of, and I figured Zealots would be more effective against Spine Crawlers and soak up some damage.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And
he still hasn't used his Nidus network.
He's moving back into my base, and he's taking out all of my pylons that are powering everything. He took out my robotics facility. This is really bad for me, so I decided to move in on his base. So we've got two we've got a base race situation at this point, but he's powering down all of my crap, and I can't produce more units.
I don't think you'll need to produce more units at this rate.
Yeah, it seems that way. It's but like this whole time, okay, again, I haven't scouted his base in the bottom left. I knew that he had mutas there, but I don't know there's anything there until just
now.
now.
You gotta kill that spore crawler. Okay. Almost lost your last void ray.
At this point, I'm at 3512, and I scouted his base in the bottom left, and I'm like, oh crap, his mutas are raping all of my shit, and I leave his current base, or his base in the bottom left, which was a horrible idea. It was absolutely horrible, because when we're trying to trade bases...
You probably should take out a spawning pool, yeah.
I need to kill everything.
But at least you found his other expansion.
I did. At the same time, though, he's expanding in his main, or his, the other main base on the right side.
Actually, yeah, he's expanding into a base that's basically mined out. Wait, that's his old main.
Yes, okay, that is his old main, not his...
Why is he expanding there?
Because he knows it's a base trade. That's all I can think of, like, at this point.
I guess he could just throw up hatcheries wherever he wants. He has enough minerals.
Yeah, so I took out his expansion here, and I'm still wondering what the hell's going on. Like, at this point, I'm just like, oh god. And he's taking out my base in the top left, and I'm feeling the heat, man, because I can't produce anything. He's unpowered all of my crap. And I'm just running, trying to find stuff. Take out this spore crawler. Take it out, there we go. This is falling out of my hands very quickly.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty grim situation.
I'm in dire straits.
Definitely. There goes the pool. Still just one hatchery. That's all that's left.
Yeah, but I don't know about it.
Yeah. Oh, and another hatchery.
So he's taking out my assimilator. And
so, what do you have left? You have 2 pylons.
Yes.
Do you have any probes?
Nope.
And no probes.
I have 2 pylons, and he's getting more hatcheries, and he says gonna be tight. And at this point, I'm like, shit. You know, there's,
yeah.
There's stuff that I'm missing that I don't see, and
yep.
I knew that I lost it at this point, and I raged very hard. I was in a position to win for most of the game, and I lost it basically because of my indecision, I guess.
Unscouting.
Yeah, and unscouting. So this is a great lesson, saying,
Scout.
hey, you guys need to scout somehow.
And if you're Protoss, get units besides gateway units.
Yes, even though this army would have done well against his Mutalisks at...
He also only had mutas, though.
Yeah, so, you know, don't settle for what could be winning, or what could be useful. Always try to tech up, get immortals, get, you know, air units, get whatever it is that you need for the situation, and don't just stick to gateway units, because they could bite you in the ass, and they aren't very mobile either. So,
very true.
Anyway, this was a 1v1 on Shattered Temple. Thanks for watching. My name is Matt.
My name is Matt.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.